Number 9, the South Korea president and a spoon of soup have been suspended. The president of South Korea have been suspended. South Korea president have been suspended after what? After they impeach, and they not just suspended, they have impeached him. They passed vote of no confidence on the South Korea president. People have protested for the past 1 week, calling for South Korea president to be impeached. People have protested. They have gone every place, every morning and night. They have done everything possible for South Korea president to be impeached. But at the end of the day, South Korea president is. But today, South Korea president have officially been what? Suspended from office. And he has accepted it and said, stop, I will wait. And according to their law, if the parliament, because they run a parliamentary system of government, where their parliament will sit and decide whatever will happen to you. So they have actually suspended him. What was his offense? The president was trying to run away from some kind of allegations against him. The way he, some certain things he do. If it's in our country, if it's in some countries in Africa, you go free now. If it's in some country, I say some country. If it's in some countries in Africa, you go free. Nothing will happen. But in South Korea, people get brain, they use them. Remember that 1st October, people protested in the name of end bad governance or what? And 1 week after, police and everybody went and stood. And that's another story for another day. Other protest? Protest choke now. Lagos State, where people went and protested. Is it what they call itself? In Lekki protest. That one story gone. If it was place like South Korea, if it was like an Asian country, you confirm on that. But the problem is this: in most of those countries, their military gets sense. In most of those countries, their military gets a kind of, they don't really obey what the government is saying. They do things in accordance with the law of the land. Even if the president order them and say go and do the same, as long as it's not what is right, they will not do it. Even the police, even the president order, they will not do it as long as it's not right. Just like what happened in the United States when Trump lost his second bind. He wanted to contest for election. He lost. He tried to use every power. Both police, army, everything. He tried to use every power to make sure he remained the president of the United States in the second term. He failed. Didn't he fail? He failed. If it was in Nigeria, for example, I don't think he will fail. I don't think he will fail. That's my own opinion. I say I don't think he will fail. If it was in Nigeria, I don't think he will fail. But he failed because there is what you call independent. Every government establishment, every part of government is independent. Like the police is independent. Yes, the president may appoint whoever I want to appoint, but you have to follow the law. So, but in South Korea, the man tried to what you call martial law. He was trying to pass martial law. What is martial law? Martial law simply means is a temporary rule by the military. And the last time they used martial law was in 1979. 1979 was the last time they used martial law. What happened that time? What happened was that the president, the dictator who was governing at that time, the person who was governing at that time, there was coup in the country. Coup happened, and the person, they fire him. Immediately they fire him. Martial law was declared. The night they came out, everybody came out. The military came out and they took over the government and took over every place, and every place settled. So what the president wanted, they want to implement what we call the martial law. They wanted to implement it so that the military will come and take over for just a temporary time. Even when he is there, he wants to take over, military to take over that particular time. And he did that on December 3rd. Military came out and took over every environment. National Assembly take over by the military. Police take over parliamentary, association take over parliamentary, but it failed because the parliament, the lawmakers came out and say, "May they take over or not? That's not what we want." They came out and they fought it. At the end of the day, they voted and said the president should step down. Today, the president have stepped down. And one of the funny thing about the impeachment of this South Korea president is that even his party, the party that gave him that particular mandate, that ticket for him to become the South Korea president, the same party stood against him and said no. For you to trying to implement the martial law, which means you are calling for military to take over South Korea, and at least for a temporary for some time, that is wrong. That was what happened. If it was in Nigeria that happened, maybe that the president was trying to make a policy that is bad, or the president say something wrong, instead of a political party to come out and say you made a mistake, you will come out and even defend him. I remember what happened in I think it is in Edo State where a governor was trying to pronounce 60 billion. Instead of the political party to say the man made a mistake, he will learn. Nobody's above mistake, possibly, and possibly apologize to Edo people. What they came to say is that because he have not started stealing money like other governors who stole. That when the other governors are stealing, so that is why they know figure. But this particular person is not yet stealing, so he don't know how to pronounce figure because he don't thief. Imagine the kind of defense. So I don't really know. That's what this particular update is what is happening in South Korea as of today. Now, drop a comment and tell us what do you think about this video. Drop a comment and tell us what do you think about it. Don't forget to follow Casa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Every day by 7 p.m. we are going to bring you news, and our news comes live every day by 7 p.m. on our YouTube account first. So if you follow us on YouTube and Casa TV, you will always be informed by 7 p.m. every day, Nigeria time. Every day by 7, we shall give you Kashmir news at 7 p.m. every day.